so you may remember this moment.
Alexander Mitrovic has to score for Serbia. And Marshall is saved!
And now we're going to the Euros. But we here at ASSL saw this as one thing and one thing only, a video opportunity. Today we're playing foot golf and we're going to predict Scotland's Euro 2020 results. But I bet you're wondering, how are you going to do that? We've got 3 matches. We're going to play Czech Republic, we're going to play the English, and we're going to play Croatia. The format is simple. 3 5-hole matches, 1 for each game. If a team wins the hole, they score a goal. So alongside myself, Limp Wrist, we've got the Bear, Michael Baber the Big Stick,
83 kg of pure beef.
and we've also got a foot golf professional, Scottish Open champion, Fraser Weir.
Confident, ready to go.
As you can probably hear, it is extremely windy today, so you might be getting this audio, or you might be getting a wee voiceover from one of the boys. Or you might be extra lucky and be getting a bit of both. But without further ado, let's get into match number 1. It's Scotland versus the Czech Republic.
On Team Scotland today.
Not gonna lie, it's a bit cold for the old t-shirt I think, but...
With a Scottish Open champion, I believe. Team Check Yourself, that's
Check
us.
yourself.
Czech Republic we're playing for today.
Right.
I've always dreamed to play as a Czech Republic international. Today's the day.
Yeah, me too.
Team Scotland teeing off first. Scott Lorimer, the pressure is all on your shoulders.
No pressure, straight down the middle.
What, he's got outside of the boot, Swaz already.
Just right footed.
Just a man that does both. First shot with the new Sondikos, they feel great. They feel fantastic. Oh, they're not fantastic.
Oh no!
That ball is rock solid.
Good stop.
Oh,
That's an own goal, I think.
right.
Oh, there's the best diag in the Scottish football pyramid.
I'm just drilling them in low, below the wind.
The Bear did not follow the Big Stick's advice.
Just clip it over the bunker to the left hand side of the hole.
Oh my god. just clip it over the left hand side of the bunker.
Oh.
Lovely.
That's pure.
Yeah, that's pish.
Piss poor.
Are we in the same team here?
Yeah, we are.
Oh my god. I thought it was a Fraser. I thought it was a Fraser.
A little bit of wishful thinking from the Big Stick as the Bear rolls one past the green.
Disgusting. Guys, it very much at this point looks like Scotland could be going 1-0 up after 5 minutes.
Oh, that needs to sit down as well.
It's not your best,
Oh,
but it's not your worst. Your worst could have been right there.
over there.
Massive. It's enormous. All the Czech Republic fans watching us right now, I'm sorry we've let the nation down. So you just show us what you could do.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, that's the best diag in the football pyramid, ladies and gentlemen.
My legs are so big that I just can't control myself.
I think that's good. I think that's, is that in for 4? This could be in for 3, and Scotland to go 1-0 up. Fans, they are going wild at Hampden right now. Most likely on the big screen. Scotland, they go 1-0 up. Can we get a quick prediction here on the second hole?
I believe we could go 2-0 up quickly.
We better check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. And by I say wreck ourselves, I mean wreck our score.
I'm wrecked.
That's a firm side foot pass.
It's short.
The wind, not factored. Doesn't need it. Ain't interested, Si. You happy with that?
That'll do me there.
Never seen Scotland so solid in such a Euros performance.
Doing me well here.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. The Bear showing off his Neymar skills, but unfortunately, as soon as it came to crunch time, he could not make it work. The Big Stick quickly becoming the big kick at foot golf, because that is absolutely massive. The Bear's down in the water, he's having to work his way out of trouble. He's played a not bad shot, but right here I'm putting for birdie, and you can just hear the moment the Bear hates it.
That could be in.
Oh yeah.
Oh my good God above.
Scotland go mad.
It's just too easy.
Michael, no pressure, but you have to hold that. So either you get soaking wet in the name of the Czech Republic, or you just concede the hole.
Sometimes you die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain.
Oh, it's coming back to you.
2-0 to Scotland.
Scotland have gone 2-0 up. Quick update, Scott. You're 2-0 up for
Yep.
Scotland.
Top bins, both of them, apparently. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I could have done with a top bins effort there, because that is tragic. barely made it over the water. Just as well I'm playing with Fraser, no problems for the big man, curled one straight down the middle.
I need you to lock it in, you know, I've been carrying this team so far.
The Bear's issuing out orders, I'm not sure why, but he's backing it up with a nice little shot.
The ball is really hurting my big toe at this point.
Whereas the big stick, he's all fart, no poo, straight into the rough.
Just a delicate little flick.
Enough about your Friday night.
A very cheeky bit of technique here to get it round the bunker from me.
I'm gonna go through the bunker.
So I've clearly gone round the bunker, the Bear's wanting to go through it, but he just can't make it happen, he's not got enough.
A half an inch, and you should know what half an inch makes a difference.
Saucy stuff from the big man, it's clearly rubbed off on Baber, who's had an absolute shocker. And as he putting me down about my half inch, he's only spurred me on for greatness, that's in for a par. Unfortunately, Fraser could not make the birdie putt.
One of us needs to hold this.
Would it be Baber? No, it wouldn't. It's all left up to Azzy. Could he do it out the bunker? He couldn't even get it out. That is 3-0 Scotland. The wind was really starting to pick up at hole 4. I've played a safe one down the middle. Fraser has given it everything he's got, straight as a die, you love to see it. The big stick has got caught up in his own ego, he's tried to smash it, but it's ended up okay. And the Bear, saving the best till last, he's straight in the thick stuff.
If you remember from the previous video, hazards all around this green. We're just gonna go straight through the Eden Hazard.
Oh, straight through the Eden Hazard, you say? Absolutely not, you're in it. So I thought, I'll better show him how it's done. Step up, knuckleball through the air, it dips into the hazard, and it's up and on the green. And of course, what else would you expect from Fraser? He's done exactly the same, 2 birdie putts for the boys.
How does it feel to have outdrove a professional foot golfer?
Listen, big kick. Just start calling me big kick instead of big stick.
Oh, don't you worry, big kick, we've already started. And big kick by name, big kick by nature, that is straight through the back. And for a change, you're seeing a rare bit of talent from the Bear, which is absolutely incredible. Not what you'd expect. His partner not displaying the same, and the Bear was starting to get a wee bit upset.
It's a privilege to have such a quality player on the team.
So Team Scotland had 2 birdie putts at the hole. I was up first, just missed it. But what else would you expect from Fraser? He sunk it for a birdie. Scotland are 4-0 up. It's coming home, boys. On to the final hole of the game. Downwind, par 5. Fraser giving it everything he's got off the tee. That is miles. I've obviously stepped up thinking I'll do the same. Will I? Absolutely not. Hits the bunker. The Bear steps up, and that's solid from him down the middle. And last, of course, the big kick. That shotgun leg back in action.
Solid, you are really trying your best to find the bunker this hole. I'm going to drill it. Fizz it low.
That is fizzed.
Oh my goodness. So what am I doing it? You tell
The
me.
exact same. I want the exact same shot.
I'm terrible.
Oh, that's drilled. Oh, and it's jumped it.
That's massive.
That's what I mean, I don't get the game. I don't understand the
You
distance.
told me that this was your game.
Aye, because I hit diags. I hit diags for right back to the left wing.
Diags he can do, foot golf he cannot. I had the path there to use to my advantage, and I've wanted absolutely none of it. It's in the bunker. Doesn't matter though, my partner is going for albatross, and that is turning, and it's going to be close. That is a very makeable eagle putt, which he may need to make because the Bear has sunk his eagle putt. He can't quite believe it.
Go. Restored hope to a nation.
Yes!
4-0. It's a 4-0. It's a clean sheet.
Good game, boys.
Yeah, superb, superb.
And with that half on the last hole, Scotland take a 4-0 win against Czech Republic. And I, for one, would be absolutely delighted with that in the Euros. Let us know in the comments what you think the score will be against the Czech Republic. But without further ado, we'll head on to match number 2. It's Scotland against England. It's myself and the big kick on Team England, the Bear and Fraser on Team Scotland.
The way it's going, Scotland could win the Euros.
Standing on this tee, I'd be quite happy to accept defeat in this game. All 4 of us have somehow played it safe down the middle with an added bit of spice from the big kick. A wee bit of talent from the Bear drilled into the ditch and it comes out the other side.
It's a good ball in from Scotland. Will he put the head on it?
Oh, I like it. I like that a lot, you know.
Oh, what?
Oh, it's just got enough. and that's it's solid. But Michael, he's saying there's a chance.
Hurricane opening 5 minutes here.
Oh, Hurricane.
Sit down.
He's Panenka a penalty.
It's been an end-to-end game so far. Chances at both ends. One for Scotland here. Can he put it away?
Knee slide. Oh, you'll love to see it. Just beautiful. Have a bit of that, Hurricane, you dosser.
I'm in a predicament because I don't want England to win, but I don't.
You
want
personally would love to win.
Oh, that is nowhere near it.
Oh, this is massive for you. Your country, your people.
Oh yes! Nonchalant.
Nonchalantly in the back of the net.
The keeper has made a fantastic save.
Watch this for.
J legs.
Yeah, it's solid.
Oh, that was bold.
That's massive.
I wish we had the audio for this because you're missing Azzy's squeal of excitement as Fraser skims one across the lake. And Azzy had told us he was going to curve it round the lake, but unfortunately he's curved it away. The weather was starting to take a turn for the worse, not even Big Kick in his high-vis vest could manage it, and that ball was making its way down to the water. As you can see, I just looked delighted to be there. The weather was deteriorating, and so was my foot golf. However, the bear, the wetter it gets, the better he gets. That is straight on line, it's looking lovely, but unfortunately, it just dives away.
Oh my
Oh, a
lord.
solid rim job that.
Oh, reeled it in.
Oh, he's had a
Went
go.
for it. Went for it. The hopes and dreams of England fans all across the globe, Michael, rest on your sorry shoulders. Oh, what an effort! What an effort! Scotland go 1-0 up.
Come on.
One by one, the boys started melting them down there. The bear. Then it was Fraser. Then it was the Big Kick, which Azzy was delighted about.
Oh, sorry about that.
But the man they told you not to worry about was me, safely down the middle. With some adoring fans in the background, the bear did his business, and by that I mean putting the ball back in play. That boy loves to get his balls in play. Once again, safely does it. I don't want to overexert myself. Which the same cannot be said for the Big Kick. A little bit of swaz techers on display there to curve it round the bunker.
I think you've been robbed.
Technique was
Fantastic.
ridiculous, by the way. Technique was unreal.
Fraser showing us why they call him the Scottish Open champion, getting himself out of difficulty. And then us boys at ASSL showing exactly what we do on the channel, a complete lack of ability.
And you're ready to go. England. Oh, baby. So this is to go 2-0. Scotland. And he has. And he has. And he has. Scotland are flying. Yes, sir, we can boogie.
On to hole number 4 in the match. A difficult one, especially with the wind swirling about. The pond down the right, Fraser's gone left. The bear, fearless as always, sends it out right and brings it back in. The same as the Big Kick, except he's added a little bit too much swaz. And what else would you expect from me? I've passed it into the bunker. For a change, Fraser is out of position and he does not play a good shot. Still a bit of work left in that. The Big Kick would show him how it's done. This for an eagle. The big man puts it within gimme distance for the birdie. And you can see what he thought about that. And that put pressure on Team Scotland, which the bear could not handle. He absolutely slammed his second shot past the pin. Unfortunately, Fraser could not do it, but up stepped the bear. Could he do it? It curls round the cup and it's in.
Oh, the full penalty.
Thank you very much for watching.
And before you know it, we're on the final hole of the match. Scotland in a commanding 2-0 lead. Fraser smashing one down the middle. It's clearly put the pressure on Big Kick because he's put it in the rough. Azzy down the middle, as per. And as expected, I'll tippy tap that down the middle and it'll go through the burn.
Oh, this is massive. In the boondie.
That was a good strike, by the way.
Great strike.
Oh yes, Big Kick, it was such a fantastic strike, it stayed in the boondie. The bear having a few issues, a bit short and left, but I'll stick to the foot golf. And stick to the foot golf I have. Who's the Scottish Open champion here? It should be me. Fraser cannot handle the heat coming from me on this hole. And unfortunately for the bear, he's missed the birdie putt.
Heartbreak there for Lee Griffiths in the 91st. That's sensational. It really is sensational stuff. A lot of pressure in the second half.
Nice, Scotty.
I'd be delighted if Scotland beat England 2-0 in the actual Euros, and that is what the Foot Golf has told us is going to happen, so it's going to happen. It is what it is.
6 points from the first 2 games.
A beautiful start, a beautiful start.
Beautiful.
Let's see if we can make it 9 from 9 against Croatia.
Superb, guys.
It's Limp Wrist and the Bear in the middle, Rakitic and Modric, and I've got the top on to honour him. Fraser just showing he's a man that can swing both ways with ease, whereas the rest of us, well, we can barely swing one way.
That's actually not bad. Go then.
I'm a player like.
That's a great shot.
Thank you.
A great shot, yes it was, which is just as well because my partner is terrible. And Fraser's probably thinking the same because the big stick cannot play to save himself, although he still thinks he's got the best diag in the Scottish football pyramid. I've tapped in for a birdie, which has put the pressure on Team Scotland, and Fraser has put it in the bunker.
Oh!
Oh, it's a sensational that.
Oh, the chip in.
Huge, huge.
We're on to a short one, which Fraser is showing exactly how to play it. Unfortunately, the big kick takes exactly 0 notice and smashes it straight through the back. The Bear not doing too much better, but I had a few other ideas.
Retire.
I mean, clearly the left foot doesn't work for me, but the right foot is not much better. The big kick then, throwing a strop at the back of the green, he can't get out of there and he picks up the ball. But there was absolutely no tantrums being had. Over with the Bear, he's put it online, it's dribbling on its way and it's in! The big man is delighted, he's giving it the airplane and he's in. Fraser has one thing to do, and that's hold this for the half. Otherwise Croatia score, he can't do it. It's 1-0 Croatia. On to hole number 3, the goal scorer on the tee, sending one straight down the middle. The first goal conceded for Scotland has obviously angered Fraser, he's taken this personally. I think the big kick took it a little bit too personally, and then I've gone up with some slow motion run up for some reason, and it's gone down the middle as well. The big kick is in the deep stuff and he's struggling his way down, he's out the hole. Once again, inside of the foot for me, good line on its way down, just a little bit short. And I've got no idea how the Bear has managed to shaft that so badly. Fraser in the deep stuff as well, his balls ran on a touch, and he's tried something spectacular. It's not paid off. Third shot for me here, I'll caress one down there, but it's not quite a gimme for par. Whereas Fraser, through the bunker, does the business, sticks it close enough for a gimme par, and that just leaves me to tap in for the half, still 1-0 Croatia. On to hole number 4, Croatia 1-0 up still, and yeah, that's right, I've passed it straight into a bunker. Fraser going full blast, big curly straight into the hairy mound. And the big stick also going full blast, but putting it straight down the middle. He likes it.
That's decent, I like that.
Very tasty.
Good strike, that must have hurt. Go on, tell me it hurt.
I'm a man of metal.
And that man of metal has rubbed off on Big Bear because he has struck that like a sweet iron. I'm still struggling my way down this hole and I've hit the hairy mound as well. The Bear carving one out of the deep stuff. It looked good for a second, but it's too much. Team Scotland showing us how it's done. First Fraser lays it up nicely beside the hole and followed by the big stick. I've tried to reproduce it with absolutely zero effect. And the Bear's going for birdie from the back of the green, not doing too much better. Which leaves Fraser and Baber with a putt each for the hole. Baber's not required because Fraser has sent it home. That makes it 1-1 heading into the final hole. Fraser's taken a dangerous line, but it's worked out okay. I've clearly thought, yeah, I want a piece of that action, and it's went terribly. Big stick's woes off the tee continues, it's gone left. And the Bear with no control going straight in the drink. And in this week's episode of Things You See Before a Calamity, I'm making my way back and forward across this tiny little flow of water. Eventually ended up on my arse, toe poking it, about 2 centimetres. I've then got a solid footing to go for it again and it's not gone much better. That is hole over for me. You saw the Bear's ball there in the mud. He's taken the penalty drop and he's put it in the next bit of water.
Oh!
What a player!
Michael, big stick Baber.
Finally a bit of talent from the big stick, showing exactly what the diag is, but he's trumped straight away by Fraser, who's getting a little bit of saucy action on that ball. I'm not sure why the Bear's still playing, but anyway, he's hit a terrible shot. And here it is, folks, the final shots of the day. Obviously there's only one man to do it. It's Fraser to finish off with the 2-putt and seal a 2-1 victory for Scotland.
And there we have it, folks. The group stages rounded off. As we've shown, they're going to get 9 from 9 points. 8 goals scored, 1 conceded. Not a problem for the boys. Once again, massive thank you to Broadlees Foot Golf Centre All of their information will be down in our description, so head down there now if you want to get involved.
Apologies for having to voice over some of this video. We want to say a big thank you as always to the Big Stick, and a special thank you to Fraser Weir for coming along. As always, if you've enjoyed it, like the video, hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell, and we will see you next time.